people in here. 6 people.
Let's
Shout out to you
go.
all.
10.
Oh shit.
Appreciate every single one of you guys, man.
Yes, sir.
Drake, you got that shit on tonight, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That lifestyle, man. It's coming back soon. I
Yeah.
mean, if the Bengals can steal this one, no pun intended, they can steal this one, and then the next one, and then Joe Burrow can come back, and then all of a sudden, lifestyle. Okay. BengalsAfterDark.com.
I'm showing this shit off, bro. This shit too
Come
tough,
on,
bro.
come on, bro.
This shit too
Like,
tough.
come on, bro. All right, you gotta get down a little bit.
Gotta get down a little bit.
Yeah, Frank. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all gotta cop. All right.
Nah, this shit, yeah, this
Yeah.
shit's on the way, but this one's too tough, man. I'm just this shit is crazy tough, bro. Quality material, man. They got the shit on, bro. Got them fucking loose straight.
But honestly, bro,
Always got that shit on.
like, just hope this trio can get back to it, man, soon. But
That's
a
it.
big week ahead this week. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, bro. That was a great segue. Like, that's what is so critical about a game like this,
Yeah.
to make that trio worthwhile
Yeah.
playing in December, or I mean, shit, the end of November. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it's a huge deal. Like the title of the show, we got to steal this one. Not that, like, fortunately, I don't think we're that much of underdogs. I think the 5.5 point spread is pretty crazy, in my opinion. And I get it for being in Pittsburgh, so you're going to give them a bit of advantage at home. But we've had no problem playing Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh since Joe Burrow's been around. Yeah, like 2020 when we were so talented, sufficient, we got waxed, you know. But outside of that, we've had success playing in Pittsburgh, you know. So last year, beat them.
I
22, we beat the shit out of them.
I mean,
Remember that?
I still have nightmares from
Oh.
Cleveland when we went. Guys, listen, I went to the Cleveland game where we got blown out. Okay, I went to Tennessee, and I went to Pittsburgh. And amongst all that, I think we put up 10 points, 10 to 80, belt to ass. That shit was ass, bro.
Guys, yeah,
I was so hyped.
Guys, just think about that. Me and Drake drove to the first game in Cleveland. Shout out DJ Reader for the tickets in
Yes, sir.
23. That was the 82-yard passing game for Joe, 24-3. Then he goes to Tennessee, gets waxed 27-3.
Shout out DJ Reader
So
again.
Drake drives a total of about 20 hours just to get beat by what?
I went to Pittsburgh
54-6, and then you go to Pittsburgh to get beat what? 38 to like 17 because we scored some garbage time fucking tutty. George Pickens had like 45 yards per catch.
Okay, have you ever been to Pittsburgh?
Hell no.
Okay, you want to know the dumbest shit about Pittsburgh? You know how in Cincinnati, you can just go crazy, bro. Stand up in the stands, get lit, bro. In Pittsburgh, they make you sit, like dead ass. Like there was Bengals fans there. Fuck, what's his name? The guy with the big beard, cool ass dude.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Like he was talking about on Twitter. Same thing was happening over in my section. I mean, they literally, even Steelers fans were talking about it, I think last week or so. Like, they make their fans sit down to watch the game, bro. Like, you can't be standing up and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd be throwing hands. I'm too belligerent.
It's a home game. Like, come
yeah,
on, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, so look, man, give Joe something worth coming back for. We talked about that in the last episode, right? And tonight, this episode's focused on obviously what we can anticipate for the Bengals to come out like a little bit. We hope that we're all wrong because they come out with some crazy left field fucking banger on defense and they figure shit out. We'd like to think that, but we want to kind of anticipate what the trajectory could look like for a win or how a loss could, happen on Sunday. So tell me, bro, we learned early in the week that Trey's doubtful, not going to play. Now Shamar's not going to play. Impact-wise on the field, are we disappointed that Shamar's not playing? I don't think any of us care that he's not playing. But depth-wise, that could matter.
Right.
How do you see this defense coming out, trying to formulate answers once again without Trey and trying to muster up some respectable play?
So you come out of the bye week, right? You have some clarity. You know, your quarterback's back at practice. Maybe there's some signs of life there. But defensive wise, this is right. This is Joseph Osai territory. I mean, this is where, hey, you want to make that money next year, come in and tear it up back half of the season like you usually do.
After the Osai.
After the Osai.
Like that.
I like that. I like
yeah,
that. Right?
For real, bro. That's a different player. It is.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's going to be a big one. I think just their ability, bro. We talked about it past episodes, like they weren't this bad early in the season, bro. Like they showed signs of life to stay competitive, especially in the red zone, bro. Like holding teams to, you know, field goals, 3 points. Like that's big. That was big in the Super Bowl year, was just holding teams to 3. Hold them to 3, bro. Straight. You're good after that. But I mean, it's gonna take a guy like Joseph Osai, you know, to pop off in this game. I think you're gonna have to see Jordan Battle get dirty out there. I mean, no, you can't have the missed tackles and stuff like that. So you need a guy like that to step up. Even Geno Stone. I mean, those safeties, like if those guys have kind of been down, you know, down in the under, if you can get those guys up, I think that makes the world of a difference, especially in a possession game, right? A one possession game where maybe a play flips the entire game. We talked about Trey Hendrickson being in there on a 3rd down, you know, in the Jets game or the Bears game, like how important that is, right? And it's the same thing for this. If you can have that type of play to kind of fall your way, but you're also playing against Aaron Rodgers, and a guy that looked very comfortable in that first game. You can't have that in this game. You kind of you got to make him uncomfortable at times. And as you alluded to in the last episode, maybe blitz more, stuff like that. So I think Al's gonna continue to dig in that bag and find as much as he can, similar to Lou. So I mean, it's gonna be really interesting in this game.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I think, dude, I love the attention around Ced Johnson.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I get it. It is propped up right now because it's got to be, because we've had so little, and we've had such little impressive play from any other guy outside of Trey. But I do love the spotlight being on him, because I said it a few weeks back, and I think a lot of people are kind of starting to believe it too, that Ced has some of the most upside on the team out of anybody when it comes to pass rush juice. He had a high pass rush win rate at Ole Miss. Uber athletic dude, 9.6 out of 10 on the RAS score, has the frame, has the length, has the size, has a couple pass rush moves to his repertoire, had 5 pressures in his last 3 games last year, a sack and a half in his last 3 games last year. And he spent a lot of time inactive, if I'm not mistaken, last year. So to have a dude come in and he's the 3, actually maybe 3.5. I think him and Cam are going to split some snaps. It's just, you know what Cam is at this point. He's not the same coming off the Achilles. His ceiling wasn't that high anyways. He's not built to step up into this type of role. It's not his level of play, what it's ever been. So you've been getting lackluster production from him. And then I can't believe we're fucking doing this again. Literally forgot this dude's name like 6-7 times. Like Antoine Kelly. Aswa.
It is Antoine. It is Antoine. We'll just say Antoine.
AKA something like that.
Okay, we got 67 people in here. So
67.
Yeah. Or what's your name? 6-7.
Don't make me do it, bro.
Oh shit.
6-7. Pull up.
Do.
Bro, first of all,
I'm becoming an unk, bro.
Bro, Unky, bro, me too,
I'm
bro.
becoming Unky.
Here's the thing, though. Listen. Let me tell you something, bro. These fucking kids out here, bro. I don't use TikTok.
Yeah.
Maybe that's to my detriment because we could cook on TikTok, probably low key. But
yeah,
one of the guys I work with, his kids came in, bro,
Big Rich.
to work. 4 years old. This kid's first day of kindergarten. And his mama walks in. She's like, "Hey, show daddy what you learned today." He was like 6'7". This fucking little ass kid. I thought it was so cute. I'm like, what is he doing? This is retarded. And then, bro, Skrilla, the song's fire. It was fire last year when it dropped.
Okay.
He's the worst example, literally, I've ever met. Bro, this dude posts videos of him in Kensington, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
One of the worst fucking hoods in the nation.
Yeah.
He's dancing with the fucking homeless people that are addicted to meth. He's like, bro, I geek like a custy too. And he's like, bro, like how we can't be promoting this guy. Like, I know, keep him in the trap. Like, now he's fucking paired up with Natasha Bedingfield. You know her, like, I got a pocket full of sunshine. Like when we were like 8 years old, pocket full of sunshine.
No way.
How are they paired up?
No way. You're lying.
I swear, bro. And Natasha Bedingfield, fucking thick as fuck. I don't know what happened. She got locked in. But I just had to go on that tangent. I'm like, bro, the song's fire, but stop making the wrong guy famous. Cause like now they got him everywhere on like Genius, like describing the bars. He's like I geek like a custy too. And then he's like trying to how do you explain that? You know what I mean?
Listen, I don't want to hate on your boy, right? I don't want to hate on your boy. This guy loves BLP kosher. Loves BLP kosher.
Yeah, hell yeah. What's wrong with that? He's one of the best lyricists out.
You think?
Oh my gosh, bro. This is not a show meant for lyricists, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I told you, bro.
I'm kidding. Nah,
okay, I was about to cook a little bit.
He got some bars in there. I like his latest album. That's fire.
Bro, bro, you hear Forever 21? That song?
Nah.
Bro, caught him lacking at the mall. Now hear Forever 21. Okay. That's a bar, bro. Like, come on, bro. Stepping in my moccasins, but I don't fuck with snakes. I used to sin. Now I don't moccasin. I pray for better days. The ops gone. They had to relocate. Okay. MISSISSIPPI. They left my Sunshine State.
Since we're on,
come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Now we going on the tangent.
And since we're on the topic of lyricists and everything like this, I don't want to put you on the spot, but like behind the scenes, I've heard some shit. Can we hear the Benson bar, bro? Can the people hear the Benson bar?
Fuck, I'd have to pull it up.
Damn.
But, yeah, something like. That was a banger bar. Yeah. God damn, I may have to pull it up. Some personal life shit they're probably not on, but it depends how far back I go on the bar. But you know, you with a 32-year-old, and then you know, the 32-year-old think you been some because I ran through that shit like I'm been some. Something like that.
Hey,
that's all I was saying, bro. That bar did cook up. I'd have to look up the exact bars, but I'd have to lock in, man. Hey, you saw love. Whoever, you know, they're watching this. So, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we cook up, bro. We cook up. But anyways, back with the show. You know what? Unfortunately, if this defense keeps costing us, we may be having to have shows. Just to cope. Yeah, like a cope tape.
Would you guys be fine with that? I mean, like, I think that'd be fine. Like, remember, bitch, I hit the flat goal.
Oh God, bro, yeah. Well, they're hopefully soon. It's like, you know, Burrow, whatever. We have some fire Burrow bar because he's back. But all right, man. Look, real shit. Yeah. With this defense, I'm really excited to see what these guys in the new acquisition, the dude that we talked about on Tuesday, has proven pass rush production in college. If I'm not mistaken, 30-something sacks in college. Like a legit productive dude, 52 games, 30-something sacks. Been there, done that, produced that. Said had almost 20 sacks in college in 30 games. Yeah. And then obviously Shamar, 40-something games, 4.5 sacks, baller. And, you know, you got to produce what you can, bro. So I think, you're going to have to manufacture pressure, you know, coming out. Like, we'd love to say that this game, it can fall on Myles Murphy and he's just magically going to take 4 or 5 steps. Like, we have a 40-game sample size from Myles Murphy almost in his career, 30 games. Like, he's here. We can't say, it's time for him to step up to here and just anticipate it to happen. Right. So you can't lean into that. Then what? You're going to have to manufacture some pressure. So I anticipate them to blitz Rodgers more. And we get it. It's Aaron Rodgers. Is he slower? Yeah. But will he likely have some more time even from a blitz from this team? Yeah, he will, because we still suck even under the blitz. But we got to do something. Mm-hmm. It's just became to such a blatant point that sitting and dropping back in coverage and allowing him to hold the ball as long as he did the last game is simply unsustainable. You know what I'm saying? They punted one time, maybe twice against us, and we had 2 turnovers. So outside of that, how much worse can it get? You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going to have to lean into generating pressure, forcing Rodgers to make some quicker decisions because you know you're not going to be able to manufacture those quick decisions. You can't. You're not getting home with 4, barely at all. Hopefully you do more.
Yep.
I said maybe we do get some like little bit of juice from Miles Murphy. That's just the path for me. Like here's the floor. We can't expect it to be here. If you want it to get to here, I think we got to help speed up Rodgers a little bit, send some of these linebackers to try to formulate some pressure.
And I mean, the way I look at it too is why, if I'm Mike Tomlin, why put everything on Rodgers? Look at what Chicago did to his defense. Look at what New York did.
On the ground.
On the ground.
Jaylen Warren had 7.5 yards per carry.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have a sneaky backfield with Gainwell and him. And I think that's another element. You got to be able downhill. Guy like DKJ, they have to be able to crash. And they got to be able to crash the right spot, and they got to be able to tackle. That's going to be the most important thing in this is that run defense. And I feel like we saw flashes of it early in the season. Like I said, we really did. And that's going to be so pivotal to the success of this, bro. In this game is can we kind of in a way force him to be one dimensional? You know what I mean? And that's what you always want. It's not always that easy per se, but like if you can, potentially hold that off or that running game to like 3.5 yards per carry, then you might be a little easier for you.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I mean, we like to think that. Now, how can that happen? It all solely starts up front. Because I think, like we talked about before, shout out to Paul Dehner. I think he was the one that accumulated these stats. The level of piss poor play with the 3 rookies on the field and Barrett, DKJ. We talked about that last show with Shamar. All time bad. All time bad football. So it's like shitty to say this, but it just is what it is. Shamar looks like he's just not good at football right now. He's not seeing the field well. He's not confident and he's not decisive. So it's just bad football. It's almost better that he's not playing right now. He's almost been benched a few times behind the scenes, but you just have nobody else to step in. So now that he's not there, hopefully he can take steps forward. We want that. We haven't seen it. We got to see it to believe it. I mean, you allowed almost 4 yards per carry before contact. Before contact. 7.5 yards per carry with those 3 guys on the field. And like this is just what's tough because like we're talking about the path to success. So we're taking the first round rookie out, who definitely hasn't shown much, but asking a 6th round second year player and a 7th round rookie this year to be the help for that. I don't know how I can sit here and be like, yep, that's a good plan. But like help those linebackers be more decisive with what they see to help stop that run game. Also helps force or take the pressure off of the safeties. We know they're not good at tackling. They never have been. Drago's been better at tackling this year. He's not some all-world tackler. None of them are. None of them are close to being really good tacklers. We've known this. Dax is the best tackler. Stop forcing so much shit on him then. You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious on how – I brought this up last time. I'm curious on how many runs that have led to the missed tackles by Geno and them that they were the first contact to. Even if it's 4 or 5, that's pretty high. That shouldn't happen, bro. Like we talked about this. Like Jesse was incredible at finishing a lot of plays, but he didn't finish many. I remember we had that criticism on him because they did this. Because nobody touched him. Because a bum-ass Nick fucking Vigil couldn't get to the spot in 2019, in 2020. You know what I mean? Like these guys couldn't make it happen. So can the first 2 levels do their job to help the secondary all of a sudden look better and not susceptible to these embarrassing, horrible fucking angles that they will make? I'm sorry. They are who they are. Like if you're doing tackling drills heading into a fucking week 6 of an NFL season in your 3rd and 5th year in the league, you're fried. You're fucking fried.
Try week 11.
Exactly. There's no, you are who you are. You cannot tackle well. So let's not put them in position to be exposed. You know what I mean? Like that's how you do it. You got to cover shit up. So covering it up, you're going to have to risk taking some more blitzes. You're going to have to try to manufacture something. You got to get Aaron Rodgers off his spot. Because then all of a sudden, if you're getting him off his spot, can he force those tight window throws? Yeah. But he's more likely to get flustered and chuck one up to DK and Drago's there. Then you're getting that. Or then all of a sudden, you're putting these safeties in their natural position. They will go get the football.
Right.
I'm starting to believe that with them. They're not going to attack the ground player with the football. So force Rodgers to get that ball in the air. That's how you do it. You're going to have to get pressure. And that's by manufacturing blitz packages. So I'm curious, how much is Al willing to blitz? So that's what it comes down to for me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, it's similar to like Barrett Carter. You know, like who's going to be that guy? You know, is he gonna? I think you talk about blitz packages and stuff. That's a guy that could be, you know, just.
Damn, I wish Shaka wasn't out, bro. I love Shaka. I really feel like he could provide some more juice.
And you were the first guy that really raved about Shaka.
Yep. I love Shaka. I would literally play him over these other guys right now. But I also get it. Like, they're in it. They're in it with these guys. You know, so that's what's tough. It's like you don't want to stunt that development even more. Yeah. But, man, it
just sucks, like, how far we came from the linebacker room to now. Like, remember when, like, we were putting fucking Clay Johnston and Joe Bocci out there and they were looking like Hall of Famers.
But yeah, exactly, very true. I mean, they were capable players, which is so funny. Of course, Joe Bocci is with. Of course, he's with the Colts. Yeah, it's like, of course he is. But it's because the stakes weren't as high with their specific role. They were specific packages type of players. Sure. It was the Trey Flowers effect. It was a niche specific role that was feasible for each guy. It's not saying, hey, ill-prepared player, become the green dot of the worst defense in football. Right. You know what I mean? It's like you're too big for your britches.
That's asking a lot. Yeah. You know, I don't want to rip Barrett Carter, you know, for it too much. I don't know if you saw an interview where he was like, you know, it's nice, you know, we earned this.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Earned it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, bro.
But he's cool. You know, I'm not gonna rip him for it. And I think he can turn into a fine player. I think guys on this defense can, but it's about that want, that drive, that just that being that workaholic, bro. Just going to work, because I just feel like some of these guys, it shows right on the defensive side. We talk about personnel wise, they just don't got it. You know, they just don't got it. And we'll have to see here in this game. It's gonna be so interesting because you got Will Howard. He gets elevated. I got elevated. Yo. I got elevated for the game. So all I gotta say is, you know, everything that this FO has put me through, if I get a chance to go in there, dude, it's over. Sorry.
Yeah, it's over for you.
No. Like that defensive line, I'm tearing them up, bro. You know,
bro, you're literally wearing a Bengals shirt, bro.
Yeah, and I'll wear it under my jersey. You think I care, bro?
Oh shit, bro.
You think I care, bro?
Bro, about to sell. You about to sell like fourth quarter, fucking 3rd and 4, big play. Just throw a fucking seed right to Drago Turner for a pick six. There we go. I'll take that. Look, bro. You think of what the most pivotal players and performances that we need from this defense on Sunday. I want 4 players, and I'll kind of run through some first real quick. Now I kind of want to hear your opinion. I think the most pivotal players on defense on Sunday to help attribute to this win. I would say, I mean, it's got to be both the linebackers, both of them. It's low-hanging fruit, and we could pick the same guys, but like, I mean, you just have to get more decisiveness from those guys. And then the third one, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with Seth Johnson. I'm gonna go bold. I don't know exactly what that level of impact looks like, but I think that the ceiling of what he could possibly do can be of the biggest impact. And then the fourth one, Um, I'm I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with T.J. Slayton.
Okay.
What does that look like for him trying to plug up those gaps on those early plays?
Yep.
You know, those first and second downs, and how you can help the little bit of pass rush juice. Dude, TJ Slayton would be a fucking dog if we had a legit 3 tech in front of him.
Mhm.
He'd be such a good fucking specific package, dude. TJ Slayton has been good for what he's been handed. Just shit, dude. Like, I love BJ Hill. Every guy is like 1 to 2 guys ahead of
Mhm.
their like, not everybody's meant to be a one,
Yeah.
you
I agree.
know? Like Andre is a really good fifth option on your passing attack. He's not a suggested two. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. And just like with this defensive line, I think these guys are a little bit, it's just the the personnel you have. But can you muster up some production to TJ Slayton? Going to help form a bit more decisiveness for those guys behind him. I think that little unit right there, if they can, really fucking play a decent football, step up to the occasion, bro, you could possibly have some success.
Yeah. You said TJ Slayton. I was literally thinking about BJL. It's kind of
There we
crazy.
go.
And it's like, I feel like what little juice, as you said, in that pass rush, that's what's going to be so important at that defensive tackle position. It's like BJ, come out of the bye, bro. We need that. We need that juice, that week one juice, bro. Just bring it, because it's gonna be super important. So I think him next to Slayton and shit. If they both can do it, I mean, I think that'll be nice. And I agree with you. I think he's definitely been solid for what he's been dealt. I
Mhm.
think. Did you see Sheldon Rankins score a touchdown?
Of course. Yeah, of course I did.
All right, but let me get back to my other players here.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm
uh,
low key glad to see him doing, he's healthy though. So good for him.
yeah, I think another guy, and maybe it's a surpriser. He's maybe like a Cam Taylor Britt, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I think just being you, and not like just getting burnt out there.
What if he just spun back and just locked up DK
I
again?
love it.
That's just the redemption
I
tour
love
of
it because
CTB.
he was healthy scratch last time.
He was.
He
He
was healthy
was a healthy.
scratch.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So this could be like a redemption game.
We need it, bro.
Yeah,
So I love it. That's a great
yeah.
pick. Yeah.
And honestly, like the whole like how he's like honestly think about it, like CTB's low key been kind of like I mean now behind the scenes how we know, but I feel like CTB's been pretty just even kill about the whole situation. You haven't heard him get too high, too low. Um,
I feel like I personally heard him get a bit too high. That's my opinion.
yeah.
Um.
No, I'm saying in recency with all of this happening, with all
Oh,
of this shit
yeah. Like you
happening.
don't hear disgruntled. You don't hear
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
pouting or anything.
Exactly.
I do hear the annoying trend though of he's overhyping his evolution. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
how some of those people they get a bit lofty about making the most of an opportunity. I'm not saying don't
Mhm.
focus on that and look to build from it, but it I think he's led to the perception from the coaches to you got to see it. You can't hear it,
Right.
type thing. So let's hope that we do see that,
Yeah.
because I think that'll be a huge reason. But what are a couple other players you got in mind?
And I feel like CTB also he brings the juice. Like if you got a guy like that just in his zone, I feel like that can bring a lot to that defense. So we'll see it there. Um, another guy. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go back in safeties. I think Geno Stone having similar to that back half last year, right? When he started, getting more comfortable and kind of getting settled in that system, I think that's gonna be big. If we could see a big interception out of Geno in this game, I think that'll be super important.
Mhm.
It could be game changing potentially. So
I mean, with the current path, bro, like we have to,
yeah,
we got to force a turnover. So I agree. It's
yeah,
a good pick.
like that one, and then fuck.
You said both safeties, right?
I just said Geno. I
Oh,
obviously yeah, both would be I'm just trying to think of like one more guy, maybe.
Shit, pick the dude. The dude. What the fuck his name is? Ryland.
I don't know if he's gonna get much.
Kelly
more.
Ryland.
No,
Antoine Kelly Ryland.
I don't know if it's Kelly. I know Ryland's right. Ryland and Antoine.
Powell.
Powell. There you go.
Powell Ryland.
Antoine Powell Ryland.
Antoine Powell.
There
We
we
just
go.
connected the fucking dots, bro.
Nice.
Let's go, bro. Congrats to us, man. We know ball, bro.
We
We
know
know
it.
ball.
Let's go.
That's how fucking cooked we are.
Dog.
But that's how cooked we are
Okay.
as a defense.
Yeah.
We just had to like Wikipedia in our minds in real time the dude's name and say, "Oh yeah, he's a pivotal player for us winning." It's a 7th round rookie. That's how ass our fucking defensive line is. Look,
And
dude,
Barrett Carter. Barrett Carter. I
Yeah.
put him as the last one. I mean, obviously, I think that I talked in later or earlier episodes. He's gonna be so important, bro. With Logan Wilson out of the fold, like, bro, this is
it's the first game.
like him and Barrett Carter. Like, guys, this is your defense. If you look at it that way, like, this is your defense.
Yeah.
You gotta take this shit over. And I would love to see him take that next step. I know it's asking a lot in year one, but at the same time, I think there's positives in that future wise. You know, these guys are getting that repetition now. How does that go for, you know, just development and stuff? I don't know. But
Yeah.
I think getting them those reps are still good. So we'll
Yeah.
see, bro. Like, linebackers got to plug the holes, though. That's for sure.
It's interesting how this
Yeah.
this team is really.
Check. Damn, I'm out.
What, you kicked that? Oh,
I hope not. Damn. I think I was.
you kicking your cord out, man. Shit, that may be the Bengals if they fucking. That may be kicking themselves off the fucking system if they shit the bed this week, because it just all comes back to, you know, it being worth it for Joe to come back. It's been amazing to see the progression he's made, and I mean, I can't believe I just cannot believe he's doing what he's doing.
Bro.
How is he running like that? How is he like doing? How's he bouncing around? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see him bouncing like that? Like, just jump on his toes. It is insane.
I just hope our quarterback did not get involved with any dark magic or anything like that. But I mean, the healing crystals are cool, I guess.
They are, bro. So soon. Look, we're gonna wrap it up here soon. We spent the time talking about the most pivotal ways for this team to find success on Sunday because we feel confidence with this offense. We'll quickly wrap it up with that. I mean, there's no question on the capability. Like, what a gift to have. I mean, the second best offense per EPA per play, pretty much tied there with the Rams right now. With the 41-year-old. Is he 41?
Appreciate you, Big Rich. What you say?
Is he 41, Joe Flacco?
He's almost 41.
Like,
yes.
I mean,
he's like 40.8 or some shit.
40.8 years old. Like, to beat, I mean, 500 yards of offense.
Like, I did not know that was his first 400-yard game of his career.
I mean,
that's insane.
I got a take for you.
Okay. Another one?
It's happening again this Sunday. And I got an even bigger take.
Uh-oh.
Actually, it's not that big because Jamar and T went for 250 last time. I feel like the Steelers are not going to do the level of dumb shit they did last time. I don't think so.
They'll be more disciplined.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw one-on-one.
I think the teams are going to go all in on the double-double until Mike Gesicki gets back low-key. Because I think, I mean, not that Andre can't win. They're just going to force those guys to win.
Yeah, I get it.
You know?
Feed fan.
Yeah, but then again, Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Like, we will cut you up. We're not saying, you know, like, we're not like, oh, yeah, well, worry about this guy and he's not a threat. Like, they are legit threats. So,
and Chase Brown's been getting out the last few weeks.
Yeah. All right. Here's my unique take. I think Jamar and T combined for 175. Weapons 3 through 5. Fent, Brown, and Andre. They go for 200.
Okay.
That's my bold take.
All right.
So that means Chase Brown going to cook something up. All right. No, it just hit me. Chase Brown 50+ yard reception touchdown.
Screen.
Yep, lock it in. Yep, screen.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it, just a fucking wheel route. Leaking out the backside, fucking fade some. You got him lined up in some unique concept to where you motion T over or Jamar over, and you got the trio over there, and you just have Chase Brown lined up in the slot or leak out the backside. I don't give a shit what it is, but he's going to get a 50+ yard reception touchdown. And I think that these guys are going to make him pay because the Steelers are going to overcompensate from the 33 targets that they allowed against T and Jamar. They're going to say, you are not going to fucking beat us. You're going to make 3 through 5 beat us. And Joe Flacco's going to say, okay.
You talk about a big 50+ yard receiving touchdown. You brought me back to, not wheel route wise, but you brought me back to a memory that I had Joe Mixon early on in his career. That touchdown, I don't think it was touchdown. He got down like the 1 yard against Indy, and everybody was like talking about like Mixon and had a big play and No, he comes out, he has the big screen to fucking against Colts.
Which one? Oh, in 2017?
Early in his career.
Oh, I thought you meant the 2023 game. Remember where Chase Brown and him went for like 250 yards in that game? They both have 42+ yard receptions that were screens.
Yeah, I'm talking about early Joe Mixon. We were
ass. I actually got another take for you. 5 players have a reception of 35+ yards.
Oh.
Yep. I think T and Jamar is going to get theirs. And I think Chase Brown, Travion's continuing to fucking bend you over. Fucking straight up, bro.
Fucking 5 touchdowns, 2 games.
He's got 3 tonight?
He's got fucking 3 tonight, bro. He's got 3 tonight.
We see him next week.
Thank God I have Stephon Diggs in my lineup tonight. He's got 12. Thank you, Cardi B. Appreciate you. I had to bench Devontae Smith, bro. They were fucking with me. They were giving Stephon like prime projected numbers. I'm like,
free AJ Brown, bro. Dude, I love everything he's been saying. I low key hate the Eagles now, just because like people will glaze Jalen as just a winner. He's just a winner. He's just a fucking winner, bro. We got to put him in the elite circle, bro. He is. Oh, fuck, I can't. Jalen Hurts is closer to Justin Fields than to Joe Burrow. Ignore right now everybody's ass in New York. New York is the biggest fucking joke of a football franchise outside of the Cleveland fucking Browns. All right. And fuck everybody that ever said the Jets want Joe Burrow. I don't even want to say what I want to say about that, but that won't be the last fucking big thing going on in New York if that happened again. There's another problem that'll be happening in New York. But like,
he is that. I feel like Jalen gets hated on. He got hated on his whole career, though.
But bro, he's not facilitating a ton of success with that team. He's a good quarterback. Don't ever fucking compare him to Joe Burrow again. Anybody.
Yeah. No, that's
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what pisses me off, bro. Because people will discredit Joe Burrow and say he can't win games. He can't win games. But Jalen Hurts wins games, bro. Like, free AJ Brown, bro. Free AJ Brown. Damn straight he's saying what he's saying. He meant every word he said. And I love that he came in today and stood on what he said.
Yeah.
He said, I don't apologize at all for what I said. He's like, I said exactly what I said, which is I am not like, I want to win, but I need to be involved, bro. I'm not Devontae. He's a top 5 receiver. Devontae's a top 10. Devontae's really good, by the way. But like, it's just different, bro. So I totally get it. And he needs to go to the New England Patriots. And thing about the Patriots, if Travion Henderson has scored 5 tutties in 2 games on the ground, we're in trouble next week.
Well, he's got 15 carries, 47 yards. It's not that sexy.
3 tutties?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
He's got 4 catches for 29 yards.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not that sexy with style line, but he's getting that goal line work.
All right, last thing before we go. Let's wrap this up here. Score prediction. What are we going with, bro?
It's got to be another high score, right? Like you can't bait me. You can't. Like, it's got to be over 30 for both teams.
Yeah.
fuck, bro. Love my boys. So, I'm going to go with them. I told you I started Aaron Rodgers my fantasy this week just so my boys would go demon mode this week. Because I know if I start Aaron Rodgers is going to do ass against us. Okay? And if not, then it's a win-win for me. But the way I look at it is the Cincinnati Bengals defense is going to fuck up Aaron Rodgers when it matters the most. Cincinnati Bengals win this one 37-34. Evan McPherson walk off.
Oh, at the gun? Oh,
like old times.
Okay.
Like old times.
Just saving it. Let's go.
Yep.
That actually wouldn't be the first time the Bengals have won in Pittsburgh and put up 37. I think a few years ago they put up 37.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Joe, that was a big game. 4 tutties.
Yep.
We the big dogs. Yeah. All right, I like that. I'm gonna go. I like that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 38. Nah. Fuck. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go 38-36. I think yeah, I think the score gets a little weird. Maybe a little scoregami possibly. But I could see McPherson at the gun. Okay. I think the Steelers are gonna, like we said, overcompensate to try to desperately stop the bleeding from Jamar and T. They're still gonna let up a little bit. 5 weapons are going to get a reception of 35 plus yards. Noah Fant's one of them. Mm-hmm. Andre will be another. Chase, T, Jamar, and Joe Flacco rushes for 15 yards. That's not bold on. Bro, imagine 15 plus for Joe Flacco on the betting apps. It's got to be like plus 1150. Like,
it's not even on there. It's like,
oh, I'd go on it right now. But yeah, bro, that's the take I have, man.
We're gonna see, bro. But if it's a 2-point spread like that, I'm gonna look for Terry Rozier on the sidelines. Okay. I mean, if it's a 2-point.
Oh, yeah.
If it's a 2-point.
I was just saying that threw me off at first. I was like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, shit. Hell no, he in jail, ain't he? I think he's in prison.
They got him locked up.
They fucking should, bro. His bum ass.
Damn.
Bro, he be fucking attributed. Bro,
it's crazy. I remember I wrote here in the slips a few years ago, too.
Oh, I bet he had himself in the slips, too.
He locked in on them 3-pointers.
He was locked in. All right, let's see. What about Alt Rush?
Damn, what if I put Terry in my lineup the night he was, like, gambling on himself, so he went stupid?
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, he's like, bro, we about to cook tonight. He's about, bro, like, I'm about to have a great game. Let's see. Bro, they only have 2 rushes on there, bro. Fuck that shit, man. All right. Yep. That'll do it, guys. Appreciate you all for tuning in to this episode of the Bengals After Dark videocast. We will be back to the 2 days a week of episodes. Tonight was the X's and O's talking about our Jimmys and Joes, man. So until then, y'all have a good night.
Man. Beat things. Bengals Drake. Out of here. Cop lifestyle. BengalsAfterDark.com.
On merch on the way, man.
Yes, sir. Flacco still fucks, by the way.